Running on and on and on and on. And Facebook just came on. Crazy. Facebook just came on. Hey, Anna, can you say hello to the crowd real quick?
Hello, hello.
Awesome.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
That looked good. Awesome. I could see you were reaching my intensity level.
Oh, was I?
Yes, you were.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You see us?
Perfect. All right.
And we're just minutes away.
Yes, we're live. This is fantastic.
Grady, can you help me just get
I would
my
love
letter,
to.
please?
Oh, Anna needs some help.
Oh, I don't know where I am either, so we're in the same boat.
Oh my gosh, a little Xena. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, summer in a grass. Summer in a grass.
to our
Oh
studio.
my God.
Brad,
Did I just say summer in ass?
you may have.
Oh my God. Dang it, that's good.
Good thing no one's
Holy
on,
mackerel.
Jack.
Good thing no one's paying attention, but I have a feeling that it's going to live on in perpetuity. Mm. Actually, this
There it is.
Chinese
Yay.
pairing is going to be absolutely fantastic today. This is good stuff. Just those couple things that I've tasted, pairings are great. And everything's on sale. Free shipping. Baker's dozen. Come on.
Hey, look at that.
It is so fancy.
Hot dog, we're cooking.
All right, Anna's got a hot dog. She's
Anna's
cooking.
just cooking with gas today, making it all happen. Look at her rock. As usual. She keeps it all running around here.
Yeah, right.
Yes, so we got a couple seconds till we go live. It's kind of funny that nobody on you, nobody. Oh, there's somebody.
Oh,
I was
Brian
getting.
Lily's with us.
I was
Brian
worried about the
Lilly.
YouTubers. I was worried about.
is that Trisha on YouTube? Hi,
Yes.
Trisha. What's up, Rockstar? Oh, can you hear Anna? Say something, Anna.
Hey, Trisha. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Thomas.
Can you
Sup,
guys hear me?
Homestyle? Danny, you're the best cue card person ever. Actually, the smile on your face belies that.
All right, we're gonna give everybody about 15 more seconds.
Nice to get it logged on, going on here.
Man, oh man, I have been sneaking some tastes of our food that we have for you guys
stuff today,
today.
kids.
This is some good stuff. Grady, stop eating all of Danny's jerky. Stop
I can't
eating
help it.
all of Danny's jerky.
It's amazing. Danny's jerky is next level stuff. And I've eaten a lot of beef jerky.
It's going to be worth the $30 upcharge for Danny's snack pack.
If you don't get Danny's snacks with the blending party,
Oh man,
you are
everybody's-
in sore company.
That's
You
what
will not be
happens.
happy.
You know what? You'll always. Never mind. All right. You know what? I think we're ready to go. I see a whole bunch of chatting going
do. I
on.
see people
I
talking.
see Facebook hanging in there, having some
Loving
fun.
that.
Hello, everybody. All right. So first of all, I need something to drink,
Yes, you do, because
Okay.
having an empty glass is just like that's just not our thing.
and then we'll get things
Thank
going.
you. I love it.
All right.
I love the way we start these things.
I do too. Shaky, rocky, not sure what's going on. But anyway, hello friends. My name is Brad Beard. I am the owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in downtown Geyserville, California, one of the most amazing towns on the planet. This is my brother Grady. He runs a tasting room, has all sorts of fun with us, and we are here for happy hour with Brad. And what else, Danny? You got to hold your. There you go.
Come on, cue card. Get it up
There we
there.
go. Cue cards. There we go. Where Grady and I taste a little wine
Right.
and enjoy some pairings, but most of all, we try to have a little fun. Thanks, Eddie. That's a great intro for us. That's awesome. If you could speak up a little more, Eddie, I think they could hear you a little more clearly. Thank you. We can still hear you, Eddie. It's awesome, buddy. Thanks. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. It is going to be another awesome day here in Geyserville. A couple of great things happened already today. We got our Syrah in. The acids are perfect. The flavors are fantastic. And it is, I don't know. Travis says it's the best looking and tasting Syrah that he has ever harvested. I've only been
He's
getting
been
it
doing it
for
for
a
a
couple
long
of
time.
years, and I'm going to say that I think it is amazing. I was also, the Cabernet is right next to that vineyard, and it was tasting absolutely fantastic as well. So harvest is kicking. Malbec, oh my gosh, for all of you guys that are waiting for the bastard. You know I harvested a bunch of Malbec last year. Our Malbec will be coming in probably Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and I was out there today checking it out, and it is tasting fantastic. The acids are great, the seeds are crunchy, and just absolutely fantastic things going on there. And another thing that we did, because we're featuring the Sauvignon Blanc and the XXVII as a free shipping or 1 cent shipping, whatever the ABC makes me do there, and plus your discount, we are deciding to pair that up with all sorts of fantastic Chinese dishes. We have a bunch of appetizers here from, Anna, what was the name of that chicken?
That is Karaji chicken.
Karaji. Everybody loves a good karaji at night. Karaji chicken.
Karaji.
It is absolutely awesome. We've got one of the barbecued dumplings, and we've got, of course, the crab wontons and some pot stickers that are going to be pairing up with those today. I've already been doing some sneak peeks. They are tasting
awesome.
fantastic. Another thing that's very important for those of you that are going to be joining us for our blending party, we are also sampling some of Danny's beef jerky that you're going to be getting in the add-on pack. And so Danny's trying to get his recipe down and perfect. And
It's pretty gosh
I've
darn
been-
good now.
it's Danny says, it's down and perfect, and
It's
he's
pretty good.
probably right. So gosh darn it, what are we going to get going on today? Let me see. We talked about some pairings,
Yep.
the cuisine,
Yep.
Xena. And
And
for our
Sauvignon,
and Sauvignon Blanc, but for our pickup customers, you get the baker's dozen, so you get to take advantage of that sale as
You
well.
also get something special, just like the shippers do.
Right, and we just had some club members in
We
today.
did, and she had
they-
such fun picking up.
I know. She
her
picked
case.
up. She picked up a case of jug wine, and then she got a case of Xena,
Xena.
and she got her baker's dozen. So she's incredibly
excited.
happy about that. She's not with us today because she's driving back.
Yep, had to get back to the city. You can't just hang out all day, and they don't allow us to hang out all day anymore.
Absolutely. All right. We
unfortunately.
talked about and then our Cabernet. I was tasting that. That's probably Monday, Tuesday.
Yep.
It's a little bit stuck right now. It's hanging out at 24.5 bricks of sugar, but throughout the weekend we should get one more half a brick, and we're going to be there. And then all of our Grenache and Mourvedre, that's going to be 2 or 3 weeks down the road because it still needs some more
A
time.
little more time. Does Grenache often ripen a little later? Is it a later ripening grape?
Well, it depends on where it's grown. This Grenache is grown down in the heart of Dry Creek Valley, and so it is right next to the river, the Dry Creek that runs through there. So it's a little cooler right there than the rest of Dry Creek, and it doesn't get great sun exposure. So that Grenache takes a little bit longer to ripen up to 24 to 25 bricks of sugar. So it's always one of our latest things that we bring in. And then right after that is always the Mourvedre.
Right. Now, this year, our next rosé is of Mourvedre. Have you chosen
The one that we've already made.
the one we made? But have you chosen a grape for?
I'm not doing Mourvedre Rosé this year.
I know that was last year.
That was last
So, but it's here almost.
Uh-huh.
Still shocky and all.
Awesome.
But what are you going to do this year for your rosé?
For which one?
Are we doing 2 rosés this year?
I don't know. I think rosé is getting passe. You know me. I really don't like it. Just kidding. All right. Our
Are you doing
La Classique Rosé
coming back?
is coming back, and we made a whopping 50 cases more of that this year.
That's
so
fantastic.
we sold 100 cases in 2.5 months. We were only able to up it to 150. We're going to sneak up on 200, so hopefully next year we can get 200 cases of that because it was so incredibly popular.
It was
and
so
there's
fun.
no doubt we drank a lot of
Ann
it.
and I did,
and
for sure. We were
just
in here all day
just
long.
absolutely fantastic. And actually, I'll be honest with you, Grady. At this point in the game, I have not decided what our big full-bodied rosé or light red is going to be yet. So I don't have a plan for that right
All
now.
right.
The grapes will speak to me.
The grapes
so
always
as
come
we're
around.
harvesting, maybe I'll do a rosé of Malbec this year. I've been talking with the Malbec growers, and they have a little bit of extra, and it might be a rosé of Malbec.
That
But
would be huge.
that is going to be when the spirit talks to me. When I harvest this Malbec, we'll see how it tastes, and we'll go from there.
Nice. On the Lee Classique, are you going to do the same kind of crazy multi-varietal blend
we are
as last
doing-
time?
Absolutely. Sangiovese, Petite Syrah, all sorts of crazy varietals that blend together and make.
It was so stunning.
Here's the deal. I've been in Provence. I've been all over the world and have had many of the most fanciest of classic rosés. And honestly, I made it, but I'm just saying it was the best
Of that
classic
style.
rosé of that style that I've ever had. And
Hence the name.
so far, so
The
good.
classic.
The juice is fermenting right now, and it's tasting fantastic, but it's only been fermenting for a couple of days. So I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, but we're using the same processes we did last year,
Nice.
and I'm pretty sure it's going to be fantastic.
That like flamingo color that was so gorgeous. So gorgeous. It was
That's why
as
it's
pretty
called-
to,
That's why it's called La Classique.
yes, it was so pretty to look at, just as fun to look at as it was to drink.
Holy mackerel, I'm out of wine already.
Good grief.
Gosh darn it.
Should we just start with the food and get
I
cracking?
think
Because
I-
I know
I-
people are waiting for all the big announcements coming
Oh,
later.
you want to start doing some announcements?
Hell no. No, we gotta make a wait. We gotta get excited about it.
Our first announcement will be at 5:12, so in 3 minutes.
Okay,
So I'm going to
3
do one
minutes.
quick tasting, and then we're going to start talking about the blending party because that's the most important thing
Yes,
ever.
everybody's
So
excited.
I'm going to do this chicken. And Anna, what was the varietal you liked with the chicken?
I don't think I paired anything
Oh.
with it yet. I was just eating it.
Good Lord.
Oh.
Okay, Anna was just eating it. I'm going to go ahead and start with, was it spicy at all?
No, it's basically a fried chicken.
So a nice fried chicken.
Yes.
So I just poured some Xena, but I think with the fried chicken, because I'm thinking of paella and I'm thinking of chicken and paella, I'm going to try a little Albarino first. What do you want to try? You
I
wanna
would
try
love
Albarino?
to try Albarino. think
I was
that's a
thinking
great
salty
idea.
and salty. The Albarino has that nice salty hint
Right.
to it, and fried chicken's going to have some salt
Look how
to it.
yummy this is. This
Man,
reminds me
they
of
did a
last
good job.
week.
Well, we did some fried chicken, but now this is Asian.
This is Asian flair.
Is this Asian in general, or is this a Chinese? Is this a classic Chinese recipe? I'm sorry,
To be
this is the
honest
first
with
time I've
you,
had it.
Karaji, I think it's Japanese.
Oh.
But I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure. It's
I'm going to say that karachi absolutely is a Japanese word. So this is Japanese.
It's basically chicken thighs. I believe it's a chicken thigh. that-
Fried chicken thigh.
Fried.
Come on, Anna.
Because you know the
Come over
thigh
here.
has the most
Come on.
flavor.
Give
by
it
far.
to him.
They can hear me today. Okay.
Okay.
Yay! Thanks everyone.
All right. So we're still continually working on sound. So thank you guys for your input.
Wow.
Oh, here's what's funny. Me right off the bat, it brings out a little creaminess to the Albarino. Mm-hmm. It takes that minerally and saltiness, sort of puts it to the background.
Yep.
It still has a salty finish, but I
does.
think that might have to do with my Karachi.
That's
That's
pretty
nice.
gosh darn good pairing, homie. That's
I'm
really good.
gonna say the Albarino best so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that high salt. Mm-hmm. Very
there's-
salty. More salty than a classic American fried chicken by far,
Do you
right?
think maybe there's some soy in there? Because there's that umami kind of richness to this crazy thing.
Either that or more salt.
Or just more MSG. It all
No,
works.
they're not using MSG anymore.
No, of course not.
And MSG, they found out is not as bad as it used to be.
No.
Everybody said it was bad,
But it's not that
It's
bad.
not that bad.
And God bless America, not only does it tenderize the meat, it adds that extra layer of amazingness.
Right.
So go ahead.
I'm going Viognier.
You know
Because
what?
I'm thinking that saltiness in the Viognier is going to be really
Viognier,
nice.
Viognier sounds like the perfect thing. Wow.
It is.
Freddie, I
That's
got
very
some for
nice as
you.
well. It's different than the Albarino. The Albarino, a little more pear. The Viognier has some pears and but has more crisp apple to it. But that saltiness and then that little bit of fat. That's awesome. That is really awesome.
Dang. I'm not sure which I like better. I like them both for different reasons.
I like them. It's excellent. So if you're going to have some, we did fried chicken last week, but we paired it with some different things.
We did.
But this fried chicken is definitely different. It has some other flavor profiles to it.
So crunchy.
Absolutely,
So delicious.
absolutely fantastic.
It's like the extra crispy.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites.
I just referenced the website for Eight Dragons, and it's called Japanese Chicken Karaji, Karaage.
Karaage.
It's fried chicken thigh pieces, deboned and marinated in sake, ginger, garlic, and soy.
Aha!
So it's got a
There
little bit
was
of
a little
marinade.
soy on the back end. Awesome.
That's where that extra saltiness
That's where
came
it come
in.
in.
That saltiness
Beautiful.
got in there from that. Absolutely fantastic. It is delicious.
It's
and
stunning.
I'll be honest, this is the first time I've had it. Maybe when I was in Japan eating some street food, I may have had something like this. But
Right.
I
It all blurs together
well,
in Japan.
sake,
You're in the Navy.
18 years old.
Yeah.
Who knows what you're eating at that point? So if I had that there, I don't remember it, but this is the first time. That's really, really good.
And I've been to 8 Dragons several times and I haven't tried this, and it's really, really good.
Yeah, it is.
stunning.
I just wanted to be a little adventurous today on the things that I was picking. And so
Good choice, Brad. This kills.
this is what you've been waiting for. This is the deal. So for all of you that have been waiting and patiently waiting for us to get our act together and make this thing happen, here's the deal. This is what you do. These are the 10,000 digits you will type in. It's mercurywine.com
Yes?
/blending party 2020.
Yes.
Or if you're like me, way too many letters, I'm going to go to Mercury Wine's website and I'm going to log in and I'm going to go to the crew.
The crew, right at
and
the
then
top.
Right at the top, and then right at the top of the crew is the blending party. Click here,
that link.
and it's going to take you right there. And then, of course, Grady didn't ask me about this, but it's on there, and we're not going to be able to change it. So there's a deal. But you cannot access that page without the code.
The secret code.
So the secret code is?
Let's Party 2020. All lowercase.
Let's party.
Let's Party 2020.
Let's blend. Let's have some fun.
And remember, you
all
must
that
be
kind
a
of stuff.
Mercury Wine Club crew member,
Yes.
because if
So
you
if you
click
give
on
that
it, buy
code,
it,
you-
and you're not a crew member,
Yep.
Brad may not refund your money.
Actually, you will not get your money refunded. You will suffer a restocking fee. So if you are a non-wine club member who got the specialty code from a friend,
Let's Party 2020.
Let's Party 2020. Hashtag Let's Party 2020.
It is going to be the coolest
I am
hashtag
going to charge you
ever.
a 75% restocking fee.
Damn, dude,
if
we're gonna make a ton of
you
money.
sneak into my private website and then try to sneak into my amazing blending party.
Not
So
happening,
there's a deal. You're going to get it charged a restocking fee, or you're going to join our club and it'll
I'll
be
just talk to you. I'll make you
absolutely
join the
awesome.
club. And
Yes.
you're going to enjoy it, because it's fun.
So it's up, it's running.
You can start
You can start
logging in.
today. You can log in. You can get your orders. It is all lowercase.
Yes.
I think most people that are savvy enough to be typing that in would do
I
that.
would have said
I would have done
You know,
underscore what?
well, you underscore the capital letter normally so people know, but it's all lowercase.
It's all lowercase. I would go to our website and click the link.
It's easier. It's so
Is-
much easier.
Type.
I mean, you could just type it.
Although I'm sure that our Brian Lilies and those
Well, the serious engineering types,
typing.
they're just like,
your
and they don't even look at the keyboard when they type. They're so good.
No.
That's the thing.
reminds me of that one guy that plays the piano and sings songs, and
Right, and he can do everything while he's
Mm-hmm.
doing it.
Stevie Wonder. That's the
Stevie Wonder. He doesn't even have to look at the keys.
one. I'm assuming he's not.
I'm certain he's not.
Although if you ask Shaquille O'Neal, he ain't blind. But that's
What?
one of those internet rumors.
No, that's just one of those things.
Is it a thing?
They play with us. They play with our heads because they do things that they know.
Are you saying that he could smell Shaq come up?
Yes, he
Or
knew
he could
Shaq
feel
was in
the,
the room.
or he could feel the Shaq earthquake.
I was
as
just
he
saying,
was-
as he walked up the driveway.
But Shaq calls him out. Shaq says he is not blind.
Oh, he's playing with his head. There's some funny things we'll show you on the internet. Where
All right,
they
well,
play
you
with your head
guys,
that way.
all right, that's a debate for another day. But the most exciting thing is that at least you can now sign up.
Yes.
And then a
Pick out
lot
your
of
level.
you guys understand the blending party. You know how much fun it is. You know why it's exciting. And so what's happening is that we're writing an epic book email for a lot of the club members that haven't been able to join us for the blending party. So the big launch email will hopefully come out sometime this weekend or by Monday because there's many words and lots of things
Lots
to
of
say.
things to say.
But here's the deal. This is what's going to be fun about it. We're going to be doing the Final Four style basketball brackets. So we're going to be dividing the country up as best as we can into 4 regions. The regions will be equal. So if you are not exactly in your geographical region, don't freak out. We just needed to make sure that
make
each
sure it
region
works.
had the exact same amount of people so that this event will be fair to everybody because fairness is my middle name, and that's how we want to play this game. That everybody has the exact same opportunity to win and get your name on a bottle.
Just like the regular blending.
Gosh darn it. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know if I can recreate the excitement of walking into a redwood grove or the excitement of looking over all of Alexander Valley or just the excitement of seeing Grady and Brad in their natural habitat. Hard to recreate that, but I think we've got some fun things.
We've got so much planned.
We've got celebrity guests, and I use celebrity pretty liberally.
Pretty liberally.
So you might not necessarily know their name,
they're pretty celebrities.
they might be just Mercury Wine specific celebrities.
Could
But
be.
we've got a lot of folks to help me with the blendings. But we're going to be pitting.
A lot of your old
as
favorites
as
are
everybody
coming back.
knows, you've got your table. You're pitted against your table mates to try to beat them and create the best blend. And then from your table mate, you go on to going to your region, and we're pitting that table's best wine up against the other table's best wine.
Yep.
And then from there, we're going to go region on region, and we're going to clash a couple more times, and then we're going to have a final blending, and we are going to pick a winner. It is going to be exciting, and this is going to be big this year. So, you know, if you can break through the crowd with your amazing blend and impress me and the judges. Oh, by the way, this is the first time. I have never actually been a deciding factor. Well, I've been a deciding factor, but I've never been actually in the whole blending. I'm always giving you tips and tricks. And so what's really neat is that we've gone out on a ledge and we've got the best Zoom package possible so that as we have our major interactions together with a whole bunch of people, we're going to be breaking each table into their own little Zoom groups so you guys can interact just like you would be doing here.
Like you're
I'll
sitting
break
at the
into
table.
your little meeting and I'll be talking to you about your blend, and I'll give you my opinions and tips and tricks. So there's going to be so many fun things that are going on. And for all of you folks that are so excited about this because you've got kids in school and you can't escape in September, and you're actually going to get to participate for the first time, maybe even after 10 years, in one of our blending parties, this is going to be
such
fun.
a great opportunity
This
because
is gonna
so
be
many
great.
more people, even if you couldn't travel out to do the fun blending party because of kids, commitments, other fun things, soccer, this is going to be a different year. We're going to have so much more fun, and there's going to be such a huge nationwide kind of feel to this. I think it's going to turn out.
It's already been
ridiculous.
nationwide.
It had always been, but you know, we're just like ZZ Top.
We even had
We're
people from
nationwide.
Ireland participate.
Yes.
We're,
Becky.
we're multinational.
I know.
So here's the deal. It's always been nationwide, but it's going to allow a whole lot more people, opportunity.
I think more
to
opportunity,
participate.
I think,
wow.
is what I meant to say.
Spicy chili oil with that pot sticker.
Oh,
I
hell
told
yeah.
you
Oh, we
ahead
have
of
pot
time.
stickers?
Anna
The
says
hell,
she
dude?
told me.
I told you.
Is that your favorite thing? Pot stickers?
All right, the pot sticker. Spicy chili oil, Xena. Excellent. I like that very much. And this barbecued steamed bun, I've just been dying to get into. Now it's got barbecue, but I'm thinking it still might be good with one of the white wines. If not, I'm going to swing over into the Zen. I'm going to check that out.
I was going to say the Zen with barbecue never goes wrong.
But there's some sweetness to the bun. So you got to cut
Oh.
for the sweetness.
I've never tried this one either. This is so exciting.
It's got a sweet and juicy bun.
Sorry, Fred.
I'm going to say,
I didn't mean to drop that. on
actually,
your
I'm
head,
going to
Bob.
go. I'm going to go Sauv Blanc on this because I think the
Really?
Sauv Blanc being
Really?
dry, and nice acid is going to help balance the sweetness.
Thank you so much.
But you know, we're trying to balance your sweetness every day.
What is it called? Pork. What is it called? The bun. What is it called?
I want to call it a sticky pork bun,
Or
but
like
I think
like
it's
a bao. Have you ever had like a Vietnamese bao?
It's called
Barbecue pork buns.
Oh, well, there you go. It's just a pork bun.
the Crazy Eight Dragons calls it a barbecue pork bun.
It's delightful. It's
Anna
really good.
says, "Uh-oh, that means that something's frozen."
Brian Lilly says, "Why isn't the password working?" I'm gonna make sure that he's doing
Brian.
the lowercase.
All right, Brian.
Lowercase, dude.
Here's the deal. I typed in all of those letters, and I was able to get in. So, Brian,
Let's party.
Without a.
Wait a minute.
apostrophe.
Wait a minute. Did you put an apostrophe in there? Are you a grammar Nazi?
Oh,
No.
it does it automatically on phones.
You might have to take it
Is
as.
there an
Wait,
apostrophe?
no, there's no apostrophe here.
Okay, the phones put an apostrophe.
Danny says the phone
That's
put in an
weird.
apostrophe automatically.
Why would it do that? That's a
Well,
weird
that's
thing.
rude.
I've never seen that before, but then again.
But when I manually input it from a old-fashioned computer,
Even Brad did it.
it worked, and that's when I felt it was capable of going live. If I'm wrong,
Text me.
this is gonna
If,
tell-
I mean,
All
you
right.
can text.
Anna says,
I have a great question from Ruth Wilson.
Hi, Ruth.
Ruth wants to know, does the blending party take place in real time, online, or on your own?
"Oh my gosh, that is a
Great question.
great question." So what's going to be happening? When I was discussing, we're going to break you into regions, and so the first 2 days are going to be blending, and each region is going to get 3.5 hours of time with me, where I'll be explaining the entire blending process. We are also going to be producing videos, so if you want to, a couple of days in
Read,
advance, go
learn
through,
some stuff.
see what Brad's thinking, maybe take some mercury wine, make your own blends, that type of thing. So that you can watch the video to get a pre-knowledge if you haven't been with us before. But then you're going to be given a time designation for your region. And so we're going to get your whole region together. And then we're going to have an interactive, and it will be on Zoom. And you know, I'm not the most technical person in the world, but we have got
We
the
have
best
technical people.
technical people on this, so that
And
we
it's
are
not
going
me.
to have the best Zoom interaction ever. So what's going to happen is I'm going to introduce myself, I'm going to introduce everybody in the crowd, and then we're going to go set to blending. So your blending will actually be blending with all of your region mates.
since
So you
you're a
are
California
blending
person-
together. But then what's really exciting about this, because we've got the best Zoom person on it possible, is that we're gonna, once we have the main introduction and I taste through the wines with you and then set you free to start creating your blend, we're gonna break you into your tables. And so it would just be like you were here at a table on one of our landings, or in the Redwood Grove, or out behind Mercury.
in the vineyards.
And so you will be interacting with your table mates. And then
You can
you will be
chat and
talking
have
with
fun.
them. Don't give away too many of your secrets.
Yeah, don't tell them all the stuff.
Don't tell them all that. And then you're going to have folks moderating. You know, one of the iconic Mercury staff, whether Grady, Anna, or Danny, are going to be in your room with you. So if you have questions, they can ask them immediately. And then I'm going to pop in just like I would if we were blending here, and we're going to talk about each of your blends, or if you have any questions about what's going on, and then you're going to try to probe me to find out if I'm going to give you any information on what kind of wines we're blending with, and I will give you some hints and some tips and tricks. And then what's going to happen is there's the interactive part that you're interacting not only with your table but your region. And then once you're done with your blend, you can you'll be emailing those to us,
Yep.
so that it's very private, so that
So
nobody else can steal
sees
your
it in
blend.
chat, because you don't want to give away your
Nope.
blending numbers.
And then,
Just
we're
everybody.
going to do that for all 4 regions over Saturday and Sunday. And
That
then
is the 17th and the 18th of
that is the
October.
17th
Correct.
and 18th of October. So as we get closer, I'll tell you what region and what time you're supposed to be
Yes, you'll get a
tuning in.
special email with your special codes at that time.
And I'm sure that people are going to have scheduling issues
Of
and major
course, there's
problems.
always something.
But we're going to get this out really quickly so that we can adjust for those as best we can. The other thing that we're going to do, so if you can't be with us live at that exact moment, but we are going to be sensitive to East Coast time, West Coast time.
Yes, we're gonna try and
So we're
group
going to do the
people.
East Coast first, and then we're going to do the West Coast West. Oh, no, we're
across.
grouping people in regions. But then, so we're going to be moving back and forth across the country with that. And but being very sensitive. But if you cannot be there at that exact moment live because you have a something to do, we're also going to be filming these for YouTube and Facebook, so that you can then join in at your convenience and then make your blend.
Yeah.
But you obviously won't be able to interact and chat with us. But we want to do this live so that you guys can interact and chat with us, and interact and chat with your table
And it's
mates,
super
just
it's
as if you were
super
here.
fun. But
So
again,
that's
there'll
the
be a
first
lot
2
of
days.
things that happen, but we'll accommodate
we're gonna be doing everything we can, and then the other thing we're gonna do is so that everybody's gonna send in all their information on Saturday and Sunday. Monday we're gonna tabulate all of that, and then on Tuesday we're gonna start tasting the blends. So, and this is all gonna, and actually for those of you that don't know, I apologize, I'm gonna back up a little bit. This is all gonna be done blind. You are not gonna know what varietals that you've been given, and I am not gonna know who you are. I'm just gonna get your, you're gonna have, I'm gonna have a code, and I'm gonna be tasting the wines blind, so I'm not gonna know who you are. So it's gonna be blind for all of us all the way through, and then Grady will reveal the end, because Grady will have the secret.
I will tabulate the whole thing just like a regular blending party.
Yep.
It's gonna be so much fun.
So really, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm super excited because there's so many people that have wanted to attend this event and couldn't throughout the years because of travel or children or 1,000 other things that happen in life. And now we're going to be able to get so many of our friends that have been with us for years, and they're going to be able to attend and join in on this great blending party.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
So it's going to be great. And like I said, we're going to be doing it just like the Final Four or the NCAA. What is it called? It's the brackets.
Brackets.
It's not Pac-10. It's
Pac-10. That's a different
March.
bracket.
It's the March Madness deal
bracket.
where we're going to take everybody and everybody's going to work their way to the. We're going to have Sweet 16s. We're going to have Cinderellas. We're going to have the double eights or whatever those things happen. And I have no idea, but I know it's exciting. And so we're going to be pitting everybody head to head,
Party.
and it's going to be. Tons of fun. There could be a couple Cinderella stories, I'm sure.
You never know who's gonna come from the back to take the whole thing.
You just don't know. But you won't know either. So it could be your blend going forward because you're not even going to know what blend keeps advancing.
Sure.
But your table, you will know your table. So you will know
Right.
if your table,
If you advance from the table.
from that table, if it gets into, that's going to go into the next bracket, and then you'll be able to follow that bracket on down. But there's also going to be some wild cards, and there's going to be some other things that we're going to be throwing in just to keep it extra fun.
It's gonna be amazing.
It really is.
There are so many fun little cogs coming together, but it's gonna be fun.
Yes,
That's the big thing.
What,
It's
what,
gonna
did
be fun.
what did I do yesterday? I was on the Amazon version.
Oh,
of
the Amazon version of Zoom is called Chime.
Yeah, so I was on Chime yesterday. So what's really awesome is I was chiming with some good friends up in Seattle, and we were doing a virtual tasting for them. So I'm getting my chops wet for all of this monster technology that's going to be happening. So we're doing everything in our power to make sure that this is going to be absolutely awesome, and it's going to be great because you guys are great, and we're going to be interacting and having
And
fun.
you're fun. You
And
guys are a lot of fun.
for those of you that have attended, you can say, "Oh my gosh, that person that you paired me up with at that table, that person was obnoxious." But then you also had some other
We don't
friends.
have any obnoxious people. We always have fun people. It's always a good time.
Oh, and then you got your other friends that now you're friends for life. And every year when we get
We have
together,
had friends
you can
who
do that.
become friends,
That's the other
and
thing.
just be friends
If
forever.
you, we know most of you have your friends and family that you want to be paired with. So your table, we can help you. Just let us know who
Yeah.
you want to be at your table,
If there is
so
someone
we can put
you
you
wanna hang
together
with.
at the tables. This is why this email is so extensive, because there's so many moving parts to this event, and there's so many things like, hey, I would like to be at the table with my friends that are club members as well. I would like to be at their table. So
They might be in Wisconsin.
we're just bringing all sorts of information
Yeah.
and all sorts of things together. Or we've got a huge Arizona contingent. We have a huge Texas
do.
contingent. If you've got your friends from Texas that you want to enjoy, and you can socially distance safely at home,
Sure.
if you've got a large
Make it
enough
a
area,
party.
you can have
Make
your
it a big
friends
party.
come together at your house. Just do it to the rules and regulations of your county, or just make sure you're socially distanced, and then that way nobody's going to go and be getting the vid or spreading the vid when you're out there trying to have some fun with this
We're
blending
going to
party.
be having fun. That's the whole
Speaking
thing.
of spreading the vid, Danny
Yes.
has made his jerky. Sorry, Danny.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry.
Relax. You can sit back now.
All
No
right.
big things happening.
When you're scrolling through, has Brian gotten in yet?
Oh, yeah,
By the way,
everybody's good. Everybody's good. Yeah.
Brian, come on,
Andrea
Brian.
Cloutier.
Oh,
Speak of the devil.
there's our chime.
She's in, let's see, we've got several people that have already purchased their.
Anna,
Yes, lots of people have.
say over here. Say it over here.
Lots of
exciting.
people are already in. We're really excited.
Damn. I can't even
This
tell
is
you
great.
how exciting this is.
I have a question.
Danny, come up, and if you're going to ask it, come on, get us some screen time, Danny.
Oh, it's okay.
It's been like a couple of minutes.
It has. It's been a while. How will people be getting their wines beforehand? Can the locals come pick it up, their box? The
That's
ones
a
that
great-
you don't want to ship?
Great question. That is huge. Because we know it's going to be harder for people to pick up as if they would normally. But we have that option. Or
Yes, no, the deal is, all of our locals, obviously,
Yeah.
please come pick up our wine.
don't add the shipping in. We'll
Please
just
don't
say
make
you're
me
gonna-
ship it to you, to Santa Rosa. Please, all of our locals, that you, if you can. But obviously, Bay Area, with we're talking about a
it's
couple of
hard.
hours,
We know. That's
we're going to be shipping the wine to you, and we're going to
Come
be
out and
shipping
see
the
us.
wine. And here's the deal: we have since this blending party is now a little bit later in the year, it's going to be easier to ship.
Yeah.
But if your region is hot, I am going to bear the expense of making sure that wine gets there safely.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting your package. If you join up with the level 1, so you get your 4 500 milliliter bottles of wine.
right.
Come on, 2,000 milliliters of wine, Mercury wine. What's that? $500,000. You're going to get your 2 glasses. You're going to get your graduated cylinder,
Thank you,
your
Dan.
wristbands, your gosh darn it, we're going to get the label.
gave away all the
We're going to
fun
be
things.
giving all those fun things to you. But what we're going to do is get that all packaged up. And if you get Danny's snack pack, where you're going to get Danny's homemade beef jerky, which is absolutely fantastic.
It's like crack.
We're going to get that all shipped to you. And if you are living in a hot region and it's still hot, we're going to either overnight it, second day air. We're going to do
Cold
whatever
pack.
it takes.
We'll do what happens.
Cold pack to get those
You
things.
betcha.
But we are going to bear the brunt. We are going to take that expense on so that we make sure that everybody can get their wine and get it safely so that everybody's getting to enjoy absolutely fantastic Mercury wine as it was supposed to be.
Especially because these are barrel samples. These are not made wines.
No, this is coming out of the
samples,
barrel.
Straight out of the barrel. Straight out of Cloverdale.
Or Compton, either way.
Probably Cloverdale.
Actually, I think the only way we can ship to Illinois is through Compton.
Right.
Hey, Illinois, enjoy that wine from Compton.
It's the only way we can get it to you. We have to pay some people.
We do.
We pay our taxes to
No.
crooks. We get it into. No, did I say the quiet bit out loud?
That's just the way that things go in Chicago.
That's just the way it is. I'm sorry.
You just got to
Sorry.
grease a palm or two to get
Extra-
your wine. It
extra
reminds
hard,
me
but-
of the old days. But Grady's going to have something
make
else to
that.
say when he's talking about. Grady, what else is going on?
What other fun things are going on? Other than the blending party, there's nothing fun going on because it's the best thing ever.
Okay. All right,
oh.
I was just getting you off of that tangent. That
Sorry.
sounds good. So we have got people linked in.
Yep.
People are actually signing up. Thank you
Yay.
guys so
I'm
much.
so excited.
This
I
is
can't wait
this
to
is
start seeing
great.
those emails when they come in after work today. This
You
is
guys
so
are the
fun.
first ones that are in because obviously
Yes.
the email hasn't gone out to
Right.
everybody.
You're
so
like
you are the
before.
ones
You're
in
like
the know.
ahead of the curve.
I should do some. Maybe I'll do something special. Maybe you'll get an extra piece of
Danny's jerky in there, yeah. This is a special. We'll wrap it separately.
We are
put a
going to
little
send.
bow on it.
We are going to. If you do get the little sample package, honestly, you're getting it for Danny's jerky because you can go out and get your own nuts and your meats and cheeses.
Salamis
But we
and
are trying to
cheeses.
make it just like the experience
Yeah.
because we always provide those things to you.
Fun thing.
And talking about those the extra add-ons and stuff like that. There hasn't been a blending party where we haven't greeted you with,
With
our,
champagne.
I would call it sparkling wine since
would
it was
call it
made in the United States.
Yeah.
Greeted with that. So our little add-on 3-pack, you got the sparkling wine,
Yep.
you've got the brand new crew that's unreleased.
Because you got to try the crew.
Because that's always the next year's
You get to
excitement.
try
get to
last year's
before you start blending, you taste what won last
Yeah.
year.
It primes your
I
mind.
know. And then
So
we
cool.
threw the rocket in there because that's a great Bordeaux
Maybe
blend.
the best blend.
Just so you can prime your palate before the night before, taste a little bit of the rocket,
Yep.
and then you're ready
See
to
how
go.
those flavors come together.
The other add-on pack for the 6 bottles,
Yeah.
we threw a few more of the Bordeaux varietals in there. So the mainly Cab, the mainly Merlot,
Sure.
and
Zin, of course.
that has nothing to do with the Bordeaux.
Well, I was there for
So
fun.
no, I was just hang on a minute, just zip and hang on, Grade.
Sorry, I'll just
So
tap
I've got
Freddy
I've got the Bordeaux blends in there for you, so that you could actually open up those wines and create your own blend out of those Bordeaux blends. The Zinfandel is just in there because it's a nice, rich fun wine. It is, and it's just a different, lighter and fruitier style. So that's why that
But
wine was
Brad
in there as
made
well.
it, so you've got to think the way Brad thinks, because that's how you're going to win. Got to think like Brad.
Kind of
That
scary,
is it.
but
Yeah.
Good times.
good
Awesome.
times. Good times.
All right, so back to the food and wine. Holy macaroni! I am super. You just had a ragoon.
The
All right.
ragoons are crazy, and it was really good with the Viognier.
The ragoon was going to be Viognier. I was actually thinking, okay.
No. What were you thinking?
No, I was thinking Sauv Blanc. I was going to go Sauv Blanc with it because you got a lot of creaminess.
Yeah.
You've got fat from the fried wonton. You've got fat from the cream cheese. And then you've got crab that's very fatty. So I'm thinking of a more high acid white wine that's going to hopefully tame all those things. And then especially because some people will put it with a sweet and sour.
Sure.
Or not sweet and sour, but what's the, is that sweet and sour? What's the little juice? Oh, that little sweet and sour sauce, yeah. But I'm going to do it without it first.
Right. Try it as it is.
Mmm. Toasty, crispy, crabby, creamy.
Whacked it.
Oh, that was very crabby.
And that's why I like the Viognier
I think it
with
was
it.
fresh because it was Friday.
Yeah.
Very crabby.
But the delightful thing about the Viognier is because it's got that heavier mouthfeel, it really brings all the flavors together. I think you gotta try it with some Viognier. I think you'll like it. It's really good. I'm loving it.
The Sauvignon Blanc is totally fun.
Oh yeah, I would not have Sauv Blanc with anything because that
You know
Sauv
what?
Blanc goes with everything. No, you're saying
Fish,
no.
fish and Albarino because of the salty, the
Oh,
briny, the
right.
minerally.
The
That's
crab.
got super crab in there. That's so neat. And I was just jesting about was it fresh or not. Those guys are awesome. We've obviously got the coast really close, and they're getting that fresh seafood. This has got that. Most crab ragoons are have some fake crab and maybe some fake fish flavor.
Right,
That's
right.
got some wonderful crabby
Beautifully
to it.
fresh
And so
crab.
with that beautiful crabby flavor, and it's not as creamy or fatty that I was thinking of, and the Albarino being a little less. Oh, I think this would be it for me.
Let's try that up right now.
Well, that's just good on its own. Yum.
Yeah, those crab rangoons are almost as good as mine.
Albarino,
Yeah?
that's the one for me.
All right, let's see.
Because those that wonderful oceany flavor,
Yep.
and that oceany flavor to me, the brininess, the stone, the minerally, the apple, the pear. Oh man, Fred.
Wow. What's funny is the crab
What's funny?
accentuates the pear. It makes the pear brighter on the palate. Hi, Fred. What are you doing, silly pooch?
But then I'm thinking that mineraliness, that ocean air quality is I kind of bring it all together, and it's not interfering or really changing the food.
No.
To where the Sauvignon Blanc was giving you a lot more of that citrus action, as if you would have squeezed some lemons across. There's that
Which
lemon
is
zest,
nice.
which is nice. But I think that the Albarino is really just bringing the whole thing together. I like the Albarino.
I will concur, sir. You are correct. Well, the Viognier was exciting, but
You're
the
allowed
Albarino
to
was
enjoy
perfect.
the Viognier, but the
No,
Albarino,
exactly.
that's the done
If you
deal.
have the Viognier, you would not be disappointed. But if you had the Albarino, probably your best choice.
I'm going for this hot chili oil on the pot
Yes.
sticker. Now we're getting a
Yes.
little pork in there, but this hot chili oil, I'm kind of thinking mixed with the fried.
Outer wonton
Wonton.
shell. Yeah.
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 Hot
Yeah.
chili oil. That's good.
Okay.
I like. Very nice. Because I'm thinking that nice. Woo! That's some hot chili oil.
You
That's
gotta tame that a bit.
That's a spicy meatball. Joe,
Wrong region.
it's a meatball wrapped in a
Technically,
wonton.
wrapped in a wonton, right?
It's a spicy meatball.
That's exactly what it is. Give me an Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, Xena, I knew you were going to be the one.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on, the Xena.
What can't you pair Xena with?
Get in that chili oil.
Okay.
Blow your palate up.
All right.
We're going to have to soften your... No, with the...
With the bow?
Did you already eat all the pot stickers?
I
Jesus
did eat.
Grady.
I ate all the pasta.
Is there any left
They
over
were
there,
so
Danny?
good.
I'll bring.
They were
All
super
right.
yummy.
Grady, good lord.
God, they were hard though because they're just sitting right there.
Can I ask you a question?
Hit me, Anna.
Greg Miller is asking,
Greg!
we know there are Bordeaux and Rhone styles. Are there recognized Loire styles? And I didn't want to answer because I've had Loire rosés, which is where I
Right.
first experienced French
Sure.
rosés. But I'll let Brad answer this question.
Yeah.
The style for the Loire. Oh man, hang on a second, buddy.
I know. The
That spi-
flavors are
That
amazing.
spicy meatball wrapped in
Crazy.
noodle, absolutely delicious. That spice is getting me all over the place. Wonderful meat,
You're right. The Axina really just takes it to the next level.
man.
Whoa.
So, Axina, Thai food, Asian, anything like that, absolutely fantastic.
guaranteed.
You ate all the fried chicken too.
Well, I
Dude.
shared some with Freddie. Freddie was very hungry.
I didn't get it. I
kept-
got a
he
piece of
kept-
fried chicken. All
he
right.
kept
I
bumping
probably
me saying,
actually you're
"Hey,
doing that to save me because I probably should. Let's bring some
Oh,
more
fine,
up.
bring
That
some
sounds
more. Yay,
fantastic.
thank God. I got that, homie.
All right.
Do you want to save some of the
No,
fun
I don't.
hootenannies?
No, we got more
Okay,
hootenannies over here.
They're fighting over all the appetizers when there's still a whole bunch
Oh
of
my
other
God.
stuff here.
Wow.
Look
My
at
lord.
that.
My lord, Danny.
All
That is
right.
hardcore,
You take the last
sir.
part, pause sticker back.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right, we got all sorts of fun things.
Good God almighty.
Well, I've already got the spiciness on my palate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dig into the hot and sour soup. It's supposed to be hot, it's supposed to be sour. Let's see what's going on there.
That's kind of cray-cray. Got a little tofu hanging on the top there.
It's a little gelatinous at this moment.
Yes, it
Not
is.
quite as hot as temperatures it should be.
Flavor's
But
yummy.
this is live, not Memorex. Great. Why do you have a little wine over there?
I'm a wine hog. Well known, of course.
Hot and sour, all those wonderful, rich, you said umami earlier.
Sure.
All those rich, earthy flavors mixed with that nice bit of spice.
Did you just pour yourself some Axina there?
Yeah, I thought the Axina is nice because it's going to kind of quench that. Oh,
It's perfect.
brings out
That's
a
perfect.
monster lemon flavor. Oh, man.
There must be lemon in there because
No,
the lemon
no,
is
what's no,
exploding from
it
this.
absolutely does not have lemon in there. I've never made that before, but I'm going to tell you there's no lemon in there. But what it's doing is that nice hot spice is accentuating the lemon. That's what a food and wine pairing is. When you have lemon and lemon,
Right.
yeah, it might accentuate or it might negate.
Sure.
This is where you have a pairing of where you have those dark, earthy flavors are bringing out the lemon flavor here. There's no lemon in that. There's no citrus. There's no acid. You can feel it's creamy, it's thick, it's rich.
So
it's,
that's changing the Axina to bring out more of the lemon, which is normally
that's
kind of
that's what a
restrained.
food and wine pairing is about.
Crazy.
Where the
So
Axina
good.
is my summer in a glass, where it has those peaches and apricots and all that up front. It changes those peaches and apricots, where it always had that nice lemon zest finish. Now
Always on
that
the
lemon
finish.
zest is up front and just vibrant and crazy. It is so good. Holy mackerel. So hot and sour soup with Axina,
Axina.
done.
Nice.
Not even gonna. There's just no question to me.
Before-
Even with that chunk of tofu, and then you've got
There's
the,
some mushrooms in there, right?
well,
Is
there's
that mushrooms?
there's mushrooms and seaweed and
Well,
all sorts of other
speaking of
crazy
mushrooms,
stuff.
because we're getting kind of close, we should talk a little about the crazy left bank thing you're doing next week with Jim Ricard
My
on
mouth
his
is full. I'm
Facebook.
having another bite. I don't know what you're talking about. That was so good. I had to go back in for more
Yeah,
of
that's
that.
really good. I need more Axina. Hell yeah.
And then there's definitely a lot of fish sauce in there. So you have that funky fish sauce action going on with all those wonderful sour flavors.
That is
but
probably the
what's
surprise of
mitigating
the year.
everything is just that beautiful lemon zest that's running through the nose. Oh, I give 15 thumbs up on hot and sour and Axina. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Should I? Let's see. What was this? All right. Let's see if Sauvignon Blanc has
Does
a little
anything
something.
with it.
Earthy, funky, monkey, sour. Good. Oh, actually, super lemonizes.
Really?
Lemonizes.
That's our new wine word, lemonizing. It lemonizes it.
It brings out the lemon zest in the Sauvignon Blanc, where I would say that my Sauvignon Blanc is more of a general citrus, maybe a little orange, maybe a little lemon, maybe a little this, maybe a little that. It brings out. You got to give it a little more, one more little taste. You got to do
That's
it.
what I'm going to do the taste first.
All right. Sweet and sour hot and sour brings out the lemon zest in my wine. Man, so good.
Who would have known?
I don't think anybody would have. We've got some curry here, Anna. Is the curry in the one that's got the carrots and
Yes, that
all
one.
sorts of stuff like
Should
that?
be in the front, on the front of your plate, I believe.
There it is.
Oh, no,
Yeah, because I really wanted to bring some curry in. I mean, all of the Pacific Rim, a little curry, a little not, this, that, there thing. Obviously, India, understanding a lot of their curry, but there's a lot of great Indian restaurants out there. But because it's had some curry in there, I thought the crossover would be nice. I want to give that a shot. It is a curry, or maybe it's a yellow curry. Oh, all
Are you
right,
doing
yellow
that
curry.
Are you doing the curry with your Sauv Blanc there, homie?
I don't know. It's got lots of curry flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something crazy. See if you got this. The curry actually brought some sweetness out of my Sauvignon Blanc, which is completely dry.
Right.
Did it do
Now
it for you?
I haven't. I just tried it with the Axina, and I thought it was stunning.
Oh, I thought you were on.
I had already drank the Sauv Blanc.
Jesus, Grady.
I know.
Well, get some Sauv Blanc.
I'm going to get some Sauv Blanc.
We'll stop drinking Xena and do some Sauv Blanc and see if you get this crazy sweetness out of there. Come on, don't be shy.
There we
Thanks,
go.
Grady.
You're so welcome.
All right, we have the chicken, we have the curry, we got the veggies.
Right. And now we're going
Sauv Blanc nose is still the same.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. I was thinking Xena might be the best pairing with this. But what's neat about this pairing, where the other pairing, the wine really accentuated the food. Here's where it kind of gives a little love this way and a little love back. So
to the
both
wine.
both things are getting some nice action. We're getting this beautiful vibrance out of my Sauvignon Blanc.
Wow.
But the curry is actually more balanced.
Yeah. The curry
Because
is
curry
very
to me,
exciting.
and being a factor of growing up in Phoenix, Arizona, not a lot of curry stands running around there, so I was not really introduced to it until later in life when I was traveling around.
Yeah.
And so not as much of a familiar flavor as others, but I love it. There's that nice earthiness to the curry.
And you're right.
It's great.
The finish, it brings up that sweetness, which there obviously no residual sugar in there.
No,
It's
but
the way that
it
it's
brightens up.
reacting with your.
It's reacting with the heat, and it's really subsiding.
Yum.
Wow,
Yum.
that's
Well,
a shocker
I'm telling
blue
you what,
blocker.
From now on, I'm going to
I
try
like that.
Sauv Blanc with curries because wow, it plays ridiculously delicious.
I should probably try one more just for fun.
Okay,
The Xena would probably be great. Let's see what's up with the vegan.
I had it
guy.
with the Axina. I thought it was pretty.
Okay, you liked it. Okay,
I did. I thought
All
it
right,
was
Grady
yummy.
gives a half a thumbs up to Xena.
I'd like to interject something. This curry is a lighter curry. I mean, versus a true
Sure,
curry.
like hardcore.
So I think that's why the Sauvignon Blanc works so well with it. Is that what you were saying? That the Sauvignon Blanc?
I thought so.
Yeah. I think some curries might be a little intense for it, but this
Right.
particular curry is really nice and light.
We've got a better mic on Anna, so I'm hoping everybody got that. But Anna has just tried it, and she says this is a lighter curry than the typical curry she might have with other dishes, and maybe that's why it's going so great with the Sauvignon Blanc. That's why I'm going to do my due diligence and see how Viognier hangs.
You must try them both.
I want to make you guys laugh right now. Nico feels very confident that he's going to have a repeat win. But John Pincus said he's hoping for miscongeniality.
You know what, John? You've already won. That ribbon is already going
That's
to you.
fantastic. No, for those of you that haven't enjoyed the amazing amount of competition for this grand prize trophy of having your wine produced and sold throughout the world is quite stiff.
Having your name on the label is the best part.
People who win are very excited about it and are very competitive. We have some of our folks that it was six years before they could eat the win out.
I think
6
it was
or 7
6
years. Yep.
before Aaron crushed it with a Cabernet
She did.
Yep.
and then backed it up with a baby. And I say that's, I think,
you know what?
I think
that's
for
probably the
you,
best thing you
Aaron,
could do.
honestly, achieving the pinnacle of your life is making a fantastic wine that everybody deemed amazing.
And then you
and
have
then
kids.
you backed it up, smashing that record with producing a fantastic child. Thank you so
Or
much.
two.
Thank you for continuing the Mercury line.
Exactly,
so
because
that
we know we
so
need people
that-
to keep
that,
buying wine
we-
as
we
they get
do.
older. They're gonna start buying
So I think you might have had a bottle or two of your own personal wine, and then next thing you know,
Magic.
we've got new
Magic.
Mercury babies in the house. So
We have a lot of Mercury
we've got
babies in the
a
last
lot
couple of years.
of. It is. Here's the deal. For those of you that haven't attended, and for whatever reason it is, gosh darn it, it's about the camaraderie and then coming together of like minds. It's always fun to have somebody that that has a like thing in common. That's how bicyclists go on these big races and all these different things happen. But the people who finally get to meet each other as Mercury wine lovers, gosh darn it, we've got friendships and crazy stuff that goes on all across the country where people, I think we had some of our club members were like 2 miles apart but didn't know each other.
Didn't know each other.
Same city, and now they're best of friends because they
Yeah.
have a very common thing to communicate to each other with, which is
They
the
like to
Mercury
drink
wine and the love of amazing,
And other stuff.
fantastic boutique. Did I mention amazing,
You
delicious?
did mention amazing.
Awesome wine. And it's not. You see, here's the best part. You know that you can like that person because your palate is the same. So
Yeah.
you can join knowing that both of you were smart enough on your own to figure out that this was possibly some of the best wine on the planet. So it's an amazing Mercury wine
is.
crew.
Just bringing people together. That's what we do.
All right, that's a
Bring
little
people together.
that's a little too much self-massaging for me. As the most humble person
On the
you all
planet
might
you'll
know.
ever meet.
But being 5:54, we might want to recap for all those
We do
people
want to
that
recap,
joined.
and I do want to make sure that people do turn into Jim Ricard's next week because you're making a crazy mushroom stroganoff.
All right, so our theme for our cooking next week is mushrooms, and what's really neat about our whole little left bank operation up
Yeah.
here with Jim and the Petroncellis and Kelly and Young and
Zelina,
Icaria and
all those
Bob
fun
Dog.
people.
Zelina is no longer with us, but they still love them. It's okay.
We love them, though.
But here's the deal. So we have all these very passionate small producers up here getting together to do some great things. And then who knew that all of us were great chefs as well?
Everybody.
You guys know that I'm a great chef.
Well, yeah.
You've all had my super awesome nibbles.
Chili Verde.
But, Jim's been rocking it. Oh my gosh, over there at Petroncelli, they are coming
yeah.
to kill me. And
They
then,
are.
gosh dang it, over at Kelly and Young, they run a bed and breakfast. They serve food to people every day. So they are trying to stomp on my crown of most amazing winemaker
happening
/ chef on the planet.
Not happening.
They can try. And
They
I
can
will-
try,
and
and
it's
I love
okay.
competition
Just like
but-
you guys are going to be trying to win the crown for the crew.
and crush all the other crew members.
They're coming after me like crazy to try to cook better than I can. Someday I might be overtaken, but as of now, and here's the best
wrong.
part, I am bringing out my 1970s best to crush them.
For a crazy
Not
mushroom
in this
themed
situation.
thing.
It's not crushing them.
No.
Just to let them know that my food and wine pairing is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making the classic beef stroganoff, but I am quadrupling the mushrooms,
He's going
and I'm
crazy.
also going to be doing all of our fantastic mushrooms that are here. We're going to be doing the oysters and the Rockefellers and the whatever
Wow.
kind of other mushroom
Wow.
besides psychedelics. Sorry, Grade. We're going to be doing a mushroom festival with filet mignon
Wow.
as the meat base, and we're
Yum.
going to be putting it on top of these homemade, super thick egg noodles that have been buttered and salt and peppered. It's going to be fantastic.
And this
so
is when?
tune into Jim Ricard. The
24th
Facebook. This is
on
going to be on
Thursday.
Facebook on Thursday.
Yep.
And
on Jim Ricard's Facebook.
Liz Osborne is asking, can she get the recipe?
yes, we'll be posting the recipe,
Mm-hmm.
and I might have promised you that I was going to post that on YouTube and show you how I made it. I'm harvesting right now.
Brad is harvesting
You know,
like a madman.
As
He's crushing
some of you
wine.
may not know, there's Brad, there's Grady, there's Anna, and then when Danny's not working really hard somewhere else, he kind of helps out on the side. And so, as
That
things go,
recipe
I
just
would
didn't
love,
happen.
I would love to put that recipe so you can see how I cook
will
it,
eventually.
which is of course my techniques as a chef are
It
amazing.
is your technique that makes
But
it.
what's going to happen is we are going to post that recipe. I believe that recipe is going to be going on.
They're gonna
Alex?
set.
They've got it.
They've got it.
So
They're gonna make little things.
Grady will send you our recipe ahead of time, but we're going to have a little recipe action on our website as well because our website is really amazing. It
It's
is
getting
so
better by
much
the day.
better.
Oh God,
We got
isn't it
links.
sexier
How
than
many of our
my...
recipes have we got up yet?
None.
Oh, okay. Someday we're going to get all our recipes up there. We're going to try really
I will.
hard at getting that.
I will.
And then, if any of you are technology savvy and like to work for wine, let me know if we can get more of these things.
But we have
online,
most
we
of
can
our
do it.
recipes up on YouTube. So
All
you
of
can-
our recipes.
Yeah, you can look
Except
at
for
all
the stroganoff.
Except
Every
for
one of
stroganoff.
my recipes,
there
whether
for you to peruse.
snatched or self-created,
Yep.
are up there.
They're all beautiful.
And here's the deal. This isn't my words. All the folks that have made all of my recipes, and they're mad at me because during harvest I just haven't had time to do the recipes as well. Those are fantastic recipes, going from classic to something you may have never had before. Gosh darn it, one of my absolutely great friends, Miss Jamie, just a week and a half ago I was over at their house and they surprised me with the grilled peaches and mascarpone. Come on, people. If you've never had that, first of all, it's going to make you weak.
Go to YouTube,
You're going to start
look it up.
shaking in your chair, and not just because of the pollution
Hydrate.
clogging your lungs. It is so absolutely delicious. She made that recipe for me, and
Crushed it.
it was just so dang good. And we are at the end of the peach season, but there's still some good ones out that we
There
have.
are.
So get on YouTube, check out my stuff. Make these dishes and pair them up with some of my fantastic wines. All of them are going to be with the pairing. So as we're wrapping things up, you can go to Mercury Wine, and then you can click on My Crew.
My crew, the
and-
crew.
or The Crew, and then
Our
under
crew.
The Crew is
Our
the...
crew. I'm sorry, it's our crew. I'm so sorry.
Click on something that says Crew. And eventually you will find
A link.
something that says... Freddie says...
Sign up.
Stop fighting! Stop fighting! It's on the website.
Freddie's like, how come I can't sign up? Freddie, you're already signed up. You always get to come to the bloody party.
If you have good fingers, you can type all this yourself. But what I would do is
probably
go to the
easier.
website.
Go
You
to
can
the
get on.
website.
Your guys are the first ones. We're going to be sending out this. Frederick.
Freddie, it's
we're
just
going to
a
be
little
sending
child.
out.
Don't kill him.
We're going to be sending out a monster email.
That'll have all the links,
maybe even
obviously.
different parts. And again, don't forget. Hey, Freddie, come here and have some ragoons. Come on, Fred.
Have a ragoon. Come on, friend.
Come on, buddy.
Have a
What is
ragoon.
this?
Oh, look at this ragoon. Oh, lucky dog.
Oh, come on.
Lucky dog.
There we go.
He's like, that kid's wearing a mask.
It's not my fault. We have jackasses out in front.
No.
So
they
anyway,
have a
here's the
mask
deal.
on. It's frightening him.
I'm just going to finish up so we can be done. All right. You can go to the website. You can sign in, log in, get in. There's going to be much more information to go. I might break up some of these emails in from epic books like the Iliad to maybe something smaller like the Odyssey. I don't know.
Ulysses, yeah.
But there's so much information for those of you that haven't participated. We're going to be getting that out, and we're going to be, and then also we're going to be having pre-blending videos, blending videos, and then for all you people that weren't there, yes, this is going to be interactive. This blending party is going to be fantastic. We're going to be talking to all of your wine club member friends throughout the country. We're going to break you into groups when it's necessary. We're going to bring you back in when that's necessary as
And
well.
then when are we going to reveal the final winner?
What's the last day of the blending party? Do you have that written down anywhere?
It's Friday. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
you're wrong.
Long weekend.
We're not doing it on our happy hour?
Yeah, great. Not even close.
Gosh,
All right. So, good lord. Here we go. No, it's going to be it's going to be on the following Saturday.
The 24th.
Yes, which is the 24th
I thought it
of
was the
Saturday,
24th.
Anna.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is Saturday. So it has nothing to do with the blending or these videos. It's its own full thing where then everybody's going to be getting together at the end where I'm going to be tasting all of the bracket winners and then making the decision on which wine is going to be crowned winner. This is the first time I'm going to be choosing the crown. And for those of you that I didn't pick, don't hate me. I'm just trying to pick the best wine, which is what you all want out of me every time I do a blend. So that stuff's going to be going on. It's going to be on Saturday. We probably won't have a happy hour live on Friday because what are we doing on Friday, Grady? You've written out these emails. What's going on Friday?
Oh, I've written them out, but I haven't sent them.
All right, so what's going on Friday is we're going to be doing one of the regions. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be breaking down the regions.
Yeah.
And making the brackets go through. Like I was saying earlier, you can tune in to any time that I am tasting other people's blends. So if you're working real hard, you got your mission done at your office, then you wanted to tune in at whatever time, you could do that. But if you are working hard all day, you can also see it back on YouTube. So we're going to be simulcasting it on YouTube, which will be forever. And then the Zoom live cast. So it's going to be
We'll
our
have
big
links
day.
for all that stuff.
What's the first day, Anna?
17.
The 17th, so the first day, you'll be one of two groups that are going to be blending with me on that Saturday. And then the second two groups are going to blend on Sunday. And then Monday, we're going to bring all of your recipes together and get our personal act together. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be taking one of our regions and tasting all those blends with celebrity chefs. But I will be the final decision maker. And then on Wednesday, that's going to happen. And on Thursday, that's going to happen. And on Friday, that's going to happen.
Even on
And
Friday?
then on Saturday, we are going to take the final four winners, and we're going to come together and we're going to do a final blending, and we are going to choose the 2020 Blending Party winner.
Unbelievable.
All sorts of excitement. But even with Grady's confusion, this is why it's taking us so long to get all the
there's a
information
lot of
out.
moving parts.
There is so many moving parts with this. And what we're all going to do is we're going to gently suggest as I forget things to make those things happen, and then we will make sure those things happen, and everybody will get with
But
it.
you'll get an
But
email,
we are
everybody
going
signs up.
to be doing some great things. No, there's going to be emails before, there's going to be emails during, there's going to be videos before.
Yes.
So they can learn how to start blending on their own. I will be talking about how we've done the blends in the past, and the past does not mean anything that's going to happen in the future. But it is.
But it's good to know.
I'm hoarse right now. Why am I hoarse? Because there's so many things going
Too
on.
many things.
We're making some wine. We're getting this blending party going. It is going to be a great time. So if you guys are out there, please go ahead and sign up, and we're going to have a blast.
We're going to have maybe the best blending party ever.
Jim Ricard on Thursday.
Jim Ricard on
blending
Thursday.
party.
Yeah.
We'll send you a link.
Links-
But you guys
links to all
don't.
the
You
stuff.
guys don't need those stinking links. You know what to do. Get to the website. Sign up. Don't forget, Axina and Sauvignon Blanc. Buy a case. Get it shipped for free.
Are we still doing friends and
crazy.
family, homie?
Oh. We hadn't talked about it, but we should.
hadn't?
All right,
Yeah.
we're also we're gonna go ahead. We just did it. There
Let's
we
do
go.
it.
We're extending the friends and family discount to your friends that mooch and drink all of your wine. Next time you have one of your friends over for dinner, socially distanced perfectly, I'm sure. Then they suck up all of your Mercury wine and don't drink any of that boxed wine that you set out for them. You convince them to go to my website or give me a shot by an email or a phone call, and they will get your discount so that when you go to their house for a nice dinner,
They can ply
they're
you
gonna
with Mercury
actually show you some Mercury wine. So it behooves you to get your friends to buy some stuff, and we're gonna
'Cause they
give
get
them
your wine club
your
discount.
wine club discount. And also, even though they're not wine club members, but because the wine club right now is getting free cases or cases of wine with free shipping, that's going to be extended to them as well because
That's
they'll be
cool.
just like mini wine club members. And
Love it.
let's just extend that for the next week and we'll see how it goes.
All right, well,
I'm
do one more week.
You know what? I'm super hungry. This foods were
And
fantastic.
there's so much food.
I
We had
missed-
so much to
I
talk
missed
about
out
today.
on these noodles.
The
And
snoodles
then there
look
was
good.
noodles, and then there was also the.
And then look at this crazy
there was
thing
that was
going
a,
on
that
with
was
it.
a, you already ate the Singapore.
I ate the little Singapore shrimpy.
Oh, some good stuff. Hope you guys are staying safe. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your support. Tell your friends, buy some Mercury wine. They get your discount. That's all I've got for you today.
and we'll start talking about more blending party excitement. It's fun. Thank you.
We're going to
so
email
much.
them.
Yes, we are. We're going to give them more stuff than you need to know.
We're going to get an email out one of
That'd
these
be good.
days about this stuff. But
There's so many links, so many things. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Brad. This was super fun today. Thank you.
cheers.
Talk to you soon, my friends.
Oh, man. Man, all my wines with